I definitely think once the pads come on and becomes real football, and you see which guys really will compete and play the game. There's a lot of guys that look good in just shorts and T-shirts, and today the shells will come on for a couple of days before the pads do, and without question, we'll see which guys stand out, and that's going to be important. We try to do as much as we can once we get into pads to make a game like. These 7-on-7s and skellies that people have are all great and fun to watch, but they're not real football. So you've got to get guys around them, people in pads, people being blocked, people coming at you, people falling at you, and you've got to make plays in a real team setting. So it'll be much more realistic, and hopefully it'll be a very good practice. Well, Rondell, I think, is a special talent. He's extremely athletic. He's tough. He likes football. He has all the attributes and qualities you're looking for, and he's fast and explosive. So we feel great about what we can do with him. Now, at the same time, it's always going to be an adjustment, and we want to throw as much at him as we can. We want him to learn as much as he can. We want him to make mistakes and understand, hey, this is what I need to do to get better. This is the things I need to work on. To this point, he's done everything we've asked. He's had very good moments, and he's had other moments that he can learn from. But we're going to throw a lot at him here early, and as we get going and get midway through camp, then we'll start to tailor it down and figure out what exactly he's good at and can handle at this point. But we're excited to utilize him, and I think he'll do everything in his power to work hard to be ready to play. Lorenzo Neal for us is one of our team captains. I thought he played very well last year. We got to make sure he's healthy as much as he can. We got to get him to the playing weight that he wants to be at. But I hope that he can play a lot, and we're going to have to use him even more so than he did last year. We'd like to be able to get something out of him rushing the passer as well, and be able to keep him in there some on passing situations, and I think it's just going to be a matter of him getting in the best shape as he can and getting healthy. But he is our best guy up front, and he needs to be out there a lot. I think right now for us on the offensive side of the ball, we feel good about our prospects. Without question, Rondell is the farthest one ahead that will be in the mix from the get-go, and will be playing for us and be out there, and we'll see how the others progress. We've seen some things stand out, but they've already had a few little nicks here and there where these guys aren't ready. They're not in great condition yet. They didn't understand what condition you had to be in to play college football. So we've had a few little pulls and strains already on that side of the ball. Offensive line takes a little while longer, but we like our young prospects. On the defense side of the ball, I really feel like Jalen Alexander, because of our depth and the fact that he's a very good player, will have opportunity to play early. We talked about Jeff Marks, who's still a freshman, even though he enrolled early. I think that helps. He'll be in the mix. And really our secondary I like. All 5 individuals that we brought in have done a very good job. They've shown signs. Will they be ready game one? I'm not for sure about that, but I think they'll play this year. And I think, Corey Trice at free safety, Elijah Ball, Jordan Rucker are 3 that have stood out, and even Caden Smith and Byron Perkins have done some good things as well. Well, I think any type of wrinkle that you can put on a play, we've done studies for the last 4 years or so since I've been a head coach, and you have your base offense and plays that you run, and those are all great, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But anytime we did something a little different over the course of the last 4 years, 80+% of the time it worked. And whether it was a huge play or just a good gain, any different wrinkle you can give to a defense and do something off of what you've done or show something that you hadn't shown before normally has a great percentage to work. It's just a matter of not many teams will do that. They're just going to run their base stuff and maybe have one wrinkle every now and then. So the more we can do to confuse and to do things that others haven't seen, we want to do. So for us, there's a lot of different ways to run trick plays, whether it's reverses, whether it's a misdirection, whether it's a flea flicker, a flake fit clicker, a screen off of it. The wrinkle we ran in the bowl game to get 15 or 35 yards to set up a field goal to help us win the game before the half. any little thing it is that is different and that teams haven't seen and prepared for, to me, can classify as a trick play. And yes, we do take pride in that.